Picture this: an animal that can recognize itself in a mirror, remember places for decades, grieve for loved ones, and yet spends half its day munching on grass and creating poop that literally grows forests. Nope, it's not your weird cousin. It's the elephant. Today we're diving trunk first into the world of nature's gentle giants, and trust me, you'll never look at these animals or their poop the same way again. Chapter 1. Meet the Giants. Elephants are the living titans of our planet. Standing tall with ears like sails and trunks that seem to have a mind of their own, they dominate both the African savannas and the forests of Asia. The African elephant is the heavyweight champion, massive, with ears shaped like the African continent itself. The Asian elephant, though smaller, is no less impressive, its ears more modest, like a subtle nod to India. But beyond size, what sets them apart is presence. Watching an elephant walk is like watching history itself move, majestic, slow, and unstoppable. And yet, despite their size, there's something oddly familiar about them, as if you're looking at a wise old friend who knows all your secrets. Chapter 2. The Brainiacs. Their brains are massive, 11 pounds of sheer thinking power, the largest of any land animal. But it's not just size, it's what they do with it. Elephants remember water holes they visited decades ago, navigating hundreds of miles back to them during droughts. They recognize faces, even those of humans, years later. They mourn their dead, gathering silently around the bones of fallen kin. Imagine that. A creature with memory, emotion, empathy. An elephant might comfort a distressed calf, or even offer a helping trunk to a struggling friend. They've been caught using tools too, breaking branches to swat flies, plugging up water holes with mud. Meanwhile, I once lost my phone while I was literally talking on it. Who's the real genius here? Chapter 3. Social lives and family bonds. An elephant herd is more than just a group. It's a family empire. At the center is the matriarch, the oldest, wisest female. She's the leader, the decision maker, the one everyone trusts. Her knowledge keeps the herd alive, guiding them to food, water, and safety. Calves grow up surrounded by love. They're cared for not just by their mothers, but by aunties and older siblings. A baby elephant will often suck its trunk for comfort, just like a human baby sucks a thumb. And when danger lurks, the herd forms a protective circle around their young. But it's not just about defense. Elephants communicate with deep rumbles, sounds so low we can't hear them. These infrasound messages can travel for miles, carrying news of danger, invitations to join, even love calls. Basically, elephants had long-distance communication before we invented group chats, and there's never lose signal. Chapter 4. The Digestive Legends. Now, let's talk about what elephants do best: eating. These giants can gobble up to 300 pounds of food every single day. Grass, bark, fruit, roots, you name it. But here's the twist. Their digestive system isn't exactly efficient. They only absorb about 40 to 60% of what they eat. The rest? It comes out the other end in giant piles of dung. But don't roll your eyes. This poop is magical. It's packed with seeds, some of which can only sprout after passing through an elephant's gut. In other words, every elephant is like a walking, pooping gardener, spreading life wherever it goes. Entire forests are reborn through elephant dung. So yes, technically, the jungle is powered by poop. Nature is weird. Chapter 5. The Ecosystem Engineers. Elephants don't just live in their environment. They reshape it. They knock down trees to make paths, dig water holes that quench the thirst of countless other animals, and open up clearings that allow new plants to grow. They are what scientists call keystone species. Without them, entire ecosystems collapse. If elephants disappeared tomorrow, the savanna would change forever. Plants would overgrow, water holes would dry up, and animals from antelope to zebras would lose the highways and rest stops elephants created. Basically, they're nature's city planners, except their blueprints are written in footprints and dung. Chapter 6. Nightlife and Weird Habits. For creatures this big, you'd expect them to spend half the day snoozing. But no, elephants only sleep about 2 to 4 hours a day, the least of any mammal. They often nap standing up, swaying gently under the stars. And sometimes things get interesting. In parts of Africa, elephants feast on marula fruit that ferments in the sun. The result? Slightly tipsy elephants stumbling around the savanna. Picture a 5-ton party animal, literally. Next time your friend texts you at 3 a.m., just tell them you're on elephant time. Chapter 7. Humans versus elephants. But here's the heartbreak. For all their power, elephants are vulnerable. Habitat loss, climate change, and poaching for ivory have cut their populations dramatically. In some areas, their numbers are still plummeting. Without protection, we risk losing one of the planet's greatest architects of life. And that's not just sad, it's dangerous. Because losing elephants doesn't just mean losing a beautiful animal, it means losing forests, water sources, and entire ecosystems that millions of creatures rely on. So, what have we learned? Elephants are geniuses with memories better than our smartphones, social lives stronger than ours, and digestive systems that literally grow forests. They are gardeners, engineers, caretakers, and comedians wrapped up in gray, wrinkly skin. But most of all, they are proof of how incredible and fragile our world really is. The question is, are we smart enough to protect them? If this journey blew your mind, imagine what else nature is hiding. Hit that subscribe button, join the randomly spectacular herd, and tell us in the comments, what's the weirdest, funniest, or most spectacular animal fact you know? We might just feature it in a future video.